Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I have a squishy redecorating video for you guys. I have chosen 3 mini squishies and I have redecorated them into more Christmassy style squishies. I'm really happy with all 3 of them, but I won't show you them right now. I'm going to try and keep it a secret throughout the video so that, you know, you can watch along and kind of guess along, as I know some of you like to do that. But first things first, we need to open day 5 of the advent calendar, so that's what I'm here to do today. So let's go. I'm going to need my scissors because, as we know, I painted over the drawers after I had cut them, and I just need to cut my way through. So number 5, I seen this earlier, I was like, right, I'm going to think about this. Number 5. Just pry my way in. Luckily, hopefully you can see that. Can you see? Yeah. Okay. Ugh. Oh my goodness, this one's going to be so much more harder because I put so much paint there. Oops. Come on, gorgeous. Ugh. Yes. What is that? It looks like a little pig. Oh no, this is the little hedgehog. For today's squishy, our door number 5 is just this rainbow hedgehog squishy. I actually have a giant version of this, but it won't fit in the advent calendar, obviously. So I ordered this one from Squishy Kiosk. The guys over there are absolutely lovely. I absolutely love them. They're the same people that run the Kawaii box. I'm sure you guys have seen me like go on about that subscription box so much, but this is a little rainbow squishy from their squishy shop, and I actually loved this and I thought it had to be included in the advent calendar. So if I just give it a squish, it's really nice in your hands, by the way. This is exactly what it looks like. Just to let you know, Squishy Kiosk squishies are nice and affordable prices. They ship worldwide, which is great, and they all have like a free worldwide shipping kind of option if you're okay with slower like shipping. So I will leave all the links and everything to them down in the description down below, just in case you want to check them out or want to know where you can buy this squishy for obviously any gift purposes or anything like that, or just in case you cannot wait until Christmas Day to see if you are a winner to get your hands on this cutie. I will leave all of the information of how to enter down in the description down below also, but long story short, all you have to do is comment on today's video or any of the others during the 1st and 25th of December with the hashtag ChelseyDIYers to be in with a chance of winning. So anyway, I'm going to pop this to the side and let's just get straight on into the video.
So for the first squishy, I took this little bun type one. Please let me know down in the comments down below if you know exactly what this is supposed to be, but I'm not 100% sure, so I'm just calling it a little bun. What I went ahead and did was took a dark brown puffy paint mixture and just painted the entirety of the thing apart from the top of it because I knew I was going to be painting over that, and I did 2 coats in this colour in total. Next, I took some white puffy paint straight from the tube and I just kind of swirled it out on top to make a kind of splat type thingy going on, and then I coloured it all in using the same white puffy paint to cover up any of the face that was underneath. Once the white puffy paint had fully dried, I then went ahead and just like made a little holly leaf shape, and I did 2 of these in total, also using a dotting tool because that is my favourite tool for painting. I then went ahead with the same dotting tool and popped on 3 little berries to make a nice little holly bunch, and then I went ahead and popped on a face on the front to make a little Christmas pudding face. If you didn't already gather that, I'm really sorry, but that's what this is supposed to be. I do think that this little face actually looks like the faces from Sumika Gurashi, and this was supposed to be an open mouth face, but I had to stop here because it just looks so cute. It actually reminds me of the little mountain from Sumika Gurashi, but just like a Christmas edition one, but it is actually supposed to be a little Christmas pudding. It turned out super cute and I'm really happy with it. I think it looks super festive and it still squishes really nicely. As you can see, it's nice and shiny all the way around. I did cut off the little circle loop, but overall I'm really happy with it. So for the second design, I actually went ahead and used this little mini donut. It was like a Hello Kitty style donut with a bite out of it. So this was actually quite a tricky kind of design idea to start off with. I did wish that I had like a full donut, but I didn't. So this was the one that I was working with. I went ahead and cut off the bow and I peeled off all the little like drizzle and then just added some extra indents and texture actually to it. And I then went ahead and painted the whole thing in a green puffy paint mixture, which was of course just puffy paint mixed in with some white PVA glue to kind of like stretch it out a little bit more. Next, I took some little offcuts of other pieces of squishy that I had hanging around. You can of course use a bit of foam if you want to recreate this, and I just made these into like little kind of pointed edge ribbony type bits, and I used nail glue to stick it on because that is my new favorite glue to glue things on. Just super glue to glue it on. No hard bits in it if you use a little bit, and it just glues really strongly and really fast. So win-win all round, I would say. I then glued back on that little bow that I cut off the other side, and I just kind of glued that at the top of those two ribbony parts, and I painted the ribbony parts in a red puffy paint with a paintbrush just to make sure that I didn't cover any of the green or anything like that. So I just completely covered those in the red. Next, I went in with Tulip Metallics in the colour gold, and I just coloured in the little bow part, and I also added 3 dots up each side of the little green part to act as little baubles. If you can't already tell what this is, by the way, this is a little wreath. I'm sure you can tell, which is why I am okay saying it out loud. But yeah, I thought the gold up the sides would be a nice little touch with the baubles. Once all of that was dry, it was then time to pop the face on. So of course I took black puffy paint and added 2 eyes with a little tiny mouth in between. I also added some highlight to the eyes using white puffy paint, and then some blush either side of the eyes to obviously act as blush. I used pink. I then went ahead and cut off the little loop on this squishy as well, and then this little squishy makeover was then complete. I think it looks miles different from the original kind of little Hello Kitty donut going on, and it looks super festive again, and I'm really happy with this. I almost want to put like a little loop on it or something and make it into a Christmas like tree decoration from the top. That is an idea, by the way. You guys should make squishy Christmas tree decorations. That would be the best thing ever. Anyway, moving on to the third and final design. You've probably seen this one from the thumbnail, but I did actually include some clips accidentally of the other two as I was making it throughout, so I had to put this one at the end. But basically I took a gingery coloured puffy paint mixture, again just puffy paint mixed up with some white glue popped in to make it go further, and I just went ahead and popped 2 layers over the squishy with this colour. Once these colours were then fully dry, I then moved on with the white puffy paint straight out of the tube again and just piped on a pattern, which I kind of wanted to do like a gingerbread cookie type pattern, so hopefully you can kind of get that from what I'm doing. But I just piped this on and I popped a little heart in the middle to kind of really like bring out the heart shape, and then I decided it needed some dots, so I just popped dots all around the main heart in the middle in between the two. I then let that white fully dry and it just ended up being nice and 3D, and this is what I meant, by the way. The other two sneaked in, so I had to put this one at the end. But I went on with a black puffy paint and popped on a face. I actually did do the open mouth on this one, and I obviously did the 2 eyes like I usually do, because usually I don't just put 1 eye or no eyes, you have to put 2, right? So yeah, I went ahead, popped the eyes on, I popped some highlight on each of the eyes, and I then popped on some blush either side of the eyes to act as blush. I just said that again. Wow, I said that a second ago, but I've added pink either side of the eyes to act as blush. I then obviously had to put pink in the mouth to act as the tongue, because I did do my usual open mouth. So once this squishy was completely done, it ended up looking like this. I think this one here is my second favourite. I think the order of my favourite ones goes the pudding, the cookie, and then the wreath. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this one turned out. I really like the kind of like freehand piping design on the ginger colour. I just think it looks so cute. I think it's because I love gingerbread men so much that I love it so much. But yeah, this one here again squishes really nicely. Could probably benefit from a few air holes as it is very slow at rising, but I love it all the same, and I'm probably not going to do that on this one. So now that you would have seen them, I can obviously hold them in my hands. We have the cute gingerbread heart. We have the little Sumiko Garashi kind of Christmas mountain pudding going on. I love this one so much. I feel like I need to put this face on everything now, just a really simple one. And then we have the little wreath, which I think is just adorable. I absolutely love all 3 of these, but I would be really intrigued to know which one was your favourite from the squishy decorations today. I do obviously have the unicorn coming very soon. I'm kind of arranging something a little bit special to go with that one, because I know you guys are just gonna love it, and yeah, I just want to make
make sure that it's absolutely perfect for you guys. So hopefully you have enjoyed today's video. Remember, all you have to do to be in with a chance of winning 5 of the squishies out of the advent calendar, just comment down below with the hashtag Chelsey DIYmas, and that will count as 1 entry. So like I said, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!